Hi, it's your host Tunde Imann, and this is From Sweethearts, the channel for lover girls, for sweethearts, and just for the people who love love, never gave up on love, for the neurodivergent girlies, and for the girlies with PCOS, and also the art heads, anyone who likes art, fashion, hype shit. This is the channel for you. Let's get into today's video. So today's video is about hobbies that you could do for damn near free that I feel like would just make you feel so good and feminine and girly and just really get the creative juices flowing back into your life, especially if you feel like you have no hobbies and you don't know what to do. These are some things for me personally that I could do all day, every day. I love doing, I get lost in it, and maybe you could find joy in some of these. The majority of these are free. I think only one of these you actually have to pay for, and it's cheap, relatively cheap. First, let's start off with the reminder: I'm worth it. I was born worth it. I was gonna be worth it. You deserve to incorporate self-care into your life. If I give you this list of activities that you could do and you say to me, Tunde, I don't have time, find time, make time, because you're worth it. You deserve to take at least 20 minutes of a 24-hour day, and you can break it down to an 8-hour day because you spend 8 hours at work, you spend 8 hours of sleep, so you have like 8 hours to yourself, right? Yeah, because 8 times 3 is 24. Yep, that makes sense. If you can't find 20 minutes out of 8 hours to spend time for yourself, with yourself, that's a problem. That's a problem. And here are some ideas. So this first one is flower arranging. It just randomly sprung on me. I was on a walk and then I walked past this market and they have flowers, and I was like, let me buy some, because there were some flowers on my house, but they lasted for however long they lasted, but it was time to lay them to rest. So I got a new bouquet and I put it together, and I needed a little bit more flowers, but this is my first try in a long time, so we're getting to it. And I had to use a knife to cut them flowers, and luckily the knife is pretty sharp, but I want to get actual shears for my flowers. Anything that I mentioned, and you might need equipment, I'm gonna link it in my bio, in my storefront, whatever. You can actually build a relationship with your flowers. As you can see, I have these fake flowers behind me on this grass wall that I built, and I just like flowers. I like talking to them. I feel like the way you talk to flowers is how you should talk to yourself. And I just be talking to them like, good morning, beautiful. Hi, pretty girl. Look at you. You know, you look taller than you were yesterday. Stuff like that. And I feel like that's the type of energy you should invite in your home as well. And my total was $20.69. And it's probably way cheaper than that. I happened to buy a chocolate bar. Yeah. Ooh, and a really good place that has really nice flowers is Whole Foods. Yeah. And I think Whole Foods actually does it for you. Me personally, I would do it myself just for the experience. But if you're lazy and you're not from Brooklyn and you can just buy a flower arrangement from me, go to Whole Foods. They'll do it for you. Okay. Next up on the list, we have journaling. I love a journal. I love this journal so much that I'm so sad that I actually finished it. Like, has little pockets, you can stuff stuff in here. I just put a picture of me in here from my 21st birthday, back when I was called the retired good girl. Yeah, guys, I have a lot of sort of failed businesses. Is it a failure if it never picked up? I don't know. Anyways, I could read y'all the last thing I wrote on the last page. I believe that you should write stuff to yourself on the last page of your journal, but for the most part, I was using this for my artist's way journey. There's a vision for my life I always had, and I honestly don't want the past to take up more space in my head than the present and my future. There's many things I still can't choose on that. There are many things I still can't choose on that I kind of already decided, lol, like my man and my career. But I just don't want to imagine that world. I want to imagine me at peace, me at art, me as art, me doing what I love because it's safe to do so. I don't want my vision to be uncomfy to me. It's happening and it's my life now. I spent so much energy planning. I want my dream life to activate right now. The apartment, the team, the money, everything. I need to make it happen. It is happening right now. The name change and pay. I can't even pay certain people to understand me. I don't even understand them. So that's what I wrote on December 19th. It was so bittersweet for me to end this book, to end this journal, because the paper quality is so good. I don't know about you. I don't know what the word is called for girls that are obsessed with stationery, but I'm obsessed with stationery. I love a good pen. I love mechanical pencils, and I love when the paper is just a very smooth, like it's not grainy. Like, you know, I don't like grainy paper. Like if the paper is grainy, then it has to be a specific type of mechanical pencil that you write with it on. Like, I'm not gonna get into that right now, but for my stationery lovers, you know what I'm talking about. The next hobby that you could do that is actually good for you too is walking. I started this book. It's called The Listening Path. If you've ever been on the Artist Way journey, this is a shorter version of it. This is a 6-week program. And in this, she recommends that you go on walks and you just listen. For me, I go on walks. I got my headphones in and I'm just tuning out the world. But because she said to go on a walk and listen, I did. And let me tell y'all, the first day I went on this walk, I'm minding my business and this lady stops me. And she asked me for directions, and for whatever reason, I just end up walking this lady to her direction. I don't like when people ask me for direction in the streets. I'm very paranoid. I'm like, oh God, don't kidnap me, don't kidnap me, don't kidnap me, don't kidnap me, don't kidnap me. Okay, that be in my head the whole time. But I was just like, you know what? I'm divinely protected. I don't know who this lady thinks she messing with, and she thinks she messing with me, or if this lady protected me. Who knows? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you be thinking you're the protector, but that person is there to stop you from going a different blah, 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 blah. You know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. So I recommend at least 10 minutes, but I be going for hours. Like, my longest walk, is 3 hours. Hopefully, I will push myself to like 5. Next up, we have video games. That's something that I want to break the stigma of, because girls are gamers. Even if we like the Barbie, the dress up, a lot of girls like GTA. You feel me? Like, it's so many girl gamers. Like, let's not sleep on Club Penguin. Let's not sleep on INVU. Let's not sleep on Barbie girl games. Like, let's not sleep on them games, because they don't got no fighting and action. Those are still good games. And you're probably like, Tunde, I don't have a PS5. I don't have an Xbox. Girl, The Sims 4 is free. And will it have your laptop sounding like it's about to take off? Yes, if you get mods. But you could play The Sims. You can get Apple Arcade for free at Best Buy for 3 months. I'll leave a link in the description. With Apple Arcade, I'm playing currently Hello Kitty Island Adventure and Disney Dreamlight Valley. Also for free is Lego Fortnite, another game that I'm really enjoying. You can play that for free on Xbox Cloud Gaming. I'll link a video if needed. If y'all need a tutorial on how to set it up, I'm pretty sure there's a tutorial online. I'll just link it for you. But yeah, get into video games. If you really feel like you have no hobbies, video games are a great hobby. And like, me and this girl didn't become friends, but through the Hello Kitty Island Adventure Reddit, there's sections where you have to play multiplayer, and me and her were messaging for like not even a full day. But potentially gaming is a great way to make friends, so think about that too. Next up, we have scrapbooking. And me personally, that's one hobby that I want to do this year. Scrapbooking. And you can also do digital scrapbooking. I consider making collages a part of scrapbooking. Like collages, like, and photo and like outfits, I consider that also a part of digital scrapbooking. And it's just so much fun. And the reason why I consider it digital scrapbooking is because you're taking clips and images and putting them together to make something else. And don't tell me that you don't got enough money for pictures and this, that, and the third. There's something called junk booking or junk scrapbooking, and people take anything. Like this Band-Aid wrapper right here, if I had a journal, I could just stick it on and that would be considered scrapbooking. So don't tell me you can't afford it, because what did I say in the beginning? I'm worth it, you're worth it, we're worth it, and we can find time and make time to do things that we enjoy. Next up, we got become a Pilates hottie. They're probably like, I can't afford no Pilates class. What did I say in the beginning of the video? I said everything I recommend is free. I still haven't been to a Pilates class, but I've been doing Pilates since I was like 20, 19 even. You just go on YouTube and type in Pilates. That's really it. One YouTuber I really like is Move with Nicole, and I've been with Move with Nicole for a long time. There's also many other yoga and Pilates girlies. I'm trying to think of them right now, but I can't think of them. But I do have a playlist on my channel for PCOS workouts, and they usually, all the workouts in there are either like body weight strength training or yoga Pilates. I'm really in love with yin yoga right now. And before I even found out what it was, I was like, if I was a fitness instructor, we would just stretch. Like we would just stretch and we would hold that stretch. Okay, we would hold it. So to find out that yin yoga is a thing, it made me feel validated. And not that I needed the validation, but it made me feel validated. This one you probably already do, and if you don't, maybe try it. It is playlist making playlists. For me, I've been doing it since I got on streaming platforms. Technically, even before, when I used to use my mom's old phone and just had like all of the songs. Back in my day, we had to get music off the computer and upload it to our phones. Like, it was a hassle, but it was worth it. It was so worth it. Not only did you have to get them off the computer, you had to use services. Actually, let me not incriminate myself. Basically, you had to get it from the internet. And you had to buy it from iTunes. Exactly. And a cool tip with playlist making is from your Piscean and Big Sis. You can like manifest and set intentions with playlists. I do this all the time. I have playlists for when I get my first car. I have playlists for when I get my first apartment. I got playlists for when we do the do. I got a playlist for damn near everything. I got a playlist called Main Character Energy. I had a playlist for when I was sad. I deleted that one, my sad girl playlist, because basically, long story short, I don't have the drive in me or the desire at all to beg a man to act right. To be at home crying over like, why would he do this to me? I didn't deserve it. He's a dog. I don't see that energy for me. I don't. You're a gem. I'm a gem. You're a gem. We're light. We don't have to beg someone to act right at all. That is so beneath us. So that's why I deleted it. You could keep your sad girl playlist, because since I heard that advice to delete it, it took me 2 years to delete it. So if you're not there yet, that's fine. That's fine. But definitely set other playlists with other intentions of like, this is what I even have a playlist for what love feels like. Like, I have a playlist for everything. It's just fun. This next one, if you know, you know. Learn Blender. This has been on my list of things that I should be doing for too damn long. But I don't know when I'm posting this video, but I might be making a logo for the interview section of this channel. So maybe, just maybe, I would have learned Blender by the time. If I did, me and editing will let y'all know if I did. But if you don't know what Blender is, it's like this 3D art platform where you can create animations, you could create logos, you could create like models of things. And someone who's really, really good at teaching how to use Blender is Intranet Girl. I'll link her in the description as well. Like, if you're gonna take up how to use Blender, she's very much the girly to go to. And last but not least, we have help out in your community. This is something that I really want to start doing, and just finding ways to help out. And that could be through donating, that could be spending time at a soup kitchen, that could be spending time at there's another word, it's not a soup kitchen, it's for when you go and you're able to hand out the groceries. I went to one when I was a freshman, and even if I don't go every day, like, I would aim for right now once every 3 months at least, to just go and do something for my community. I think that's really big. Even in small ways, like going to city council meetings. I feel like a lot of us, we complain about society, and even one of my friends, he was like, it's crazy how like no one's on the block to really like motivate these kids and like, you know, watch them when they coming home from school and watch them when they go into school, you know, and just like kind of staring them well. And it's like, because he was saying how he had that when he was younger, and I'm like, because we're the ones that have to do that now. We're our mid-20s, even I'm still my early 20s, but mid-20s, early 30s, is up to us. We are the aunties and uncles that look out for the kids, because we don't have no fucking kids, you know, it's us. But that's all for this video. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. I appreciate you so much, and you get a hug. Hugsies. And if you didn't stay this long in the video, you don't get a hug. And just for that, if you stayed this long on the video, DM me a blue heart. And if you want it, I will send you a free list of ask formations for PCOS. Okay, have a good day. Bye.
Hey, I do this for real. And side note, I do this for a living and for fun.